What's going on, guys? I'm trying to hurry. I'm at this lake where the gate closes at sunset. As you can see, it is basically almost sunset and I just got here. So the idea is I'm gonna try this challenge. I'm gonna use some worms and this pole with a little hook, and I'm gonna try to catch some perch and small fish and put them in here, which I already got water in. I'm kind of out of breath because I done filled up an ice chest with water and carried it all the way back to the truck up in there, you can't see, and then came back down here with all my stuff. Here's that new thing you seen in the unboxing video if you watched that. I'm gonna put you all on that, and yeah, so we're gonna try to catch our bait, and then since this one closes at sunset and I'm about to have to leave, we'll take our little fish and go to another lake or river or creek, don't know yet. We'll go somewhere and see if we can't catch bigger fish with those. I'm trying to catch some catfish. Y'all stay tuned, let's see. I'm sure most of y'all know how to do this. I was gonna show you. This is what I'm doing. Might use some of these for some of the catfishing bait too. It's got some big night crawlers. And like I said, I'm going for bait. I'm just going for little perch and stuff. So I just tore off just a little piece. You can see that? Just a little piece of worm. And I'm gonna put it. I might need to put a weight on this, I don't know, we'll see. Just gonna put it on this little hook. Nothing fancy. See that? Let's see what happens. Just like that, got one. That's perfect. Look at that. Put that sucker on whole for catfish. Let's see if we can get a few more. Of course. I'm going to try to record me actually catching one, and now I can't get one. That's about how it goes, isn't it? Okay, I guess as long as the camera's off, I can catch them. Y'all are probably like, he bought these. I promise I didn't. That's two. I really don't know how many I want to get. To be honest, I have missed like 15 already. They keep stealing my bait. I don't have a weight or bobber on this at all. Normally I would, but I think I gave away my bobbers last time I was fishing with some kids, with my boss's kids, I believe. I let them keep them, it's no big deal. The problem is that I forgot to get myself some more. But it's okay, we're still gonna catch them anyway. We just got number 3, but I think the guy that closes the gate at sunset's coming to kick me out because I hear a truck coming down the road, and well, now it's sunset. I guess we'll see, but at least we got 3. That's enough to get started for wherever we go next, and maybe depending on where it is, maybe I'll be able to catch a perch there. I think I might have finally got one on camera for you. See, I didn't buy these. Perfect bait size. Yeah, I'm gonna put them on live. That's what I got the water minnow bucket for, and then filled the ice chest up with water with no ice, so I can keep these suckers alive. So I got some good live catfish bait. Come on. Stacking them up. A little bit bigger one. Stacking them up. Can y'all hear them honking? A couple geese. Oh, there goes a flock. About 4 or 5. Yeah, I'll be shooting them in a few months. Smash the like button and drop something in the comment. Let me know if you want to see some goose hunts later whenever the season rolls around. Can we just take a moment to just be in awe of that sunset on the water, on the lake? Beautiful. That's part of why I do it, guys. It ain't always about catching fish. It's just about being out in God's creation and admiring the beauty and finding some peace and quiet, you know? I'm gonna get back to catching bait though. Still going. Come on. Got to keep my bait on that one so I can reuse it. So I'm still here. Turns out that truck was just someone else trying to catch a few fish before it got dark on us and before we got kicked out. So we're just gonna keep rolling until we can, or until we can't. I actually got 2 more. I had another one before this one that I just didn't record. I don't know, y'all let me know in the comments. I didn't know if y'all wanted to see like every single one I catch or if it was just gonna get redundant. I was just gonna sack a bunch up and then maybe show y'all a catfish later, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Okay, look at this stud. Hey, uh-oh. Ah! Come back. I got him. He almost got back. He almost got away. He almost got back in the water. Look at that. Might have to cut this one in half. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on where we get to go to fish too. At the river, we can still use that hole. To a lake, might cut them up, make them more, you know, the right size for the target fish we're going after. Okay, I don't know if it's just a bit like a bigger school moved in, or if it's because it's getting dark. I don't know, but look, they're getting bigger, which isn't a bad thing. I've lost count now. It's not a huge amount, but we just keep reeling them in. And don't worry, these won't go to waste. Even if they die, I'll just freeze them and keep them for bait at a later date. I'm a little nervous because I got y'all out here on this new stand, but I don't have no kind of water flotation device on y'all. I was going to show you this little little pro tip that I got from the Catfish and Carp YouTube channel. So he said when you're catching bait like this, I'm attempting this for myself to see if it helps or see if it works. I'm using those earthworms, those Canadian crawlers, for bait, right? I showed you how I had a little piece on my hook. They said after you catch one, like drop a couple pieces for free and kind of like chum in the water, just like you would for a big fish. You chum up your bait so the school stays right there and they don't get as spooked when you yank one out. So just about the same size that I have on my hook. I'm just dropping in there, giving them some freebies. And then after I do that, then I put mine in and miss it because y'all are watching. Oh, come on. I'll get one eventually. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Told you. See? Oh, behemoth. Not really, but compared to the ones I started out catching. There's your little pro tip. I'm gonna get y'all back away from the water now because it's making me nervous. See, these are more like the ones I started out catching. Look how little that is. My battery's about to die. Good thing I got a new one. I just had an idea that I thought I'd share with y'all. Just a little, another little tip or advice or whatever. This is very easy to do. You can catch these at almost any body of water, especially a little dock like this, little fishing dock. But what I was really gonna say is, like, there's several things you could do, like out here doing this. You could do, even if you had like a tank or an aquarium, or heck, even like a feed trough. I mean, these, as long as you put an air pump of some sort in there, these things will keep pretty good as long as they got oxygen in the water and got plenty of water and don't get too hot. Or like I said, you could freeze them. You could even catch these and then freeze them for a later date. But this is something you could also do with your kids. It's real easy, real cheap. I mean, you can go buy a $10 Scooby-Doo pole at Walmart, bag of hooks for $2, bag of weights for $2, and carton of worms for $5 or however much, you know. What I'm getting at is it's real easy, simple, and cheap. Great way to get the kids involved if you got kids. And yeah, it's just fun. Like I said, you could even do it like a day before, you know. Like let's say you had let's say you got a good catfishing spot you like to go to, but sometimes it's one that you can't take your kids to because it's too dangerous to go or whatever, too long of a hike to get to it or whatever the case may be. You could still take them either earlier that same day or the day before and let them help you catch your bait with you. And then it's a win-win. You took the kids fishing and you got live bait for your big fish. I'm really surprised I haven't got kicked out yet. You know, it just dawned on me. Maybe I'm not getting kicked out because he just done closed the gate and didn't come check to see if anybody was in here. This might turn into an all-night fishing video. Got me another one. I was gonna say though, also, if you're gonna do it with kids, I put you a little bobber on there. Just make it easier for them to get a catch. And honestly, I would have. Remember, like, the only reason I don't have a bobber is because I don't have one with me. So I'm just really watching my line to see. I don't know if I showed you that one. I'm just really watching the part of my line that's down in the water to see if it moves. And then when I'm holding my rod in my hand, come on. When I'm holding my rod in my hand, I got the line in my fingers so I can feel when something tugs on it, because they're so small, you know, they're not gonna like yank this pole out of my hand, you know what I mean, because they're small fish. Those of y'all that know, y'all know. I'm talking to the people that might not know and they might want to be just getting started into this. I'm just trying to give you some little tips to give you a greater chance of catching something and give your kids a greater chance of catching something. Just got another little micro one. That's perfect. Put it on whole live. But I guess that's a sign whenever your minnow bucket's starting to get full of perch, because the one that I caught right before this one was a little bigger. And when I dropped him in the minnow bucket, when I dropped him in, one flopped out and I had to chase him, and he almost got back in the lake, but I got him before he did. Guess that's a sign that you're getting full. I guess maybe it's not me. Maybe it's the fish. Maybe they're just camera shy, because I swear, whenever the camera's off, I catch them like that fast. And when I have it on, trying to get y'all to actually like see the catch, it takes a minute. It's all good. They're still going in the bucket. That's all that matters. All right, guys, it's getting pretty dark. We're gonna end it with that little guy. Not the video, just this bait catching part. I could probably stay here and catch more, but I've already got plenty. I got sidetracked. There's something swimming in the water right at me. I think it's a beaver. I don't know if y'all can see that V on the other side of those rocks coming towards me, but I think it's a beaver. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. And oh, that was definitely a beaver. I just seen his tail when he dove. I'm gonna get out of here. Camera's about to die anyway. Luckily, I got one of the new batteries from the unboxing, and if you watched that video, I got one of the batteries with me in the truck. And I think we're gonna go to another lake. I don't know. Y'all will see. Stay tuned. Well, looks like I made the right call, because I just got back to the truck. Man, I'm sweating. It's hot. I just got back to the truck and I had just gotten a new battery for y'all, and because the camera just died, and then because I seen that beaver again closer to me and I was gonna record it, but the camera was dead. And then so anyways, I got back to the truck, got a new battery in. I just got the minnow bucket on the tailgate and turned some lights on where y'all could see what I was doing, and I was gonna count them to see how many we got when I was putting them in the ice chest. And oh boy, was coming honking at me, telling me it's time to go. So I just had to dump them in there. We'll count them later. I'm not sure where I'm going yet. We'll go to another lake or creek or river. We'll go somewhere, see if we can't catch a big catfish with these. Come on, y'all stay tuned. Also, pro tip, or just not being a dummy tip, get some water before you come out somewhere like this. I didn't get nothing to drink. I got something to eat, got the bait and took off. I was just excited to go. I get all the way out here after eating, dying of thirst after eating, and I'm like, oh no, I didn't get nothing to drink. So I just found a half-drink bottle of water from like 2 days ago and on the floorboard. So I just was sipping on it, like hot water. It was better than nothing. So before we go to a creek or river or wherever we end up going, we are going to town to get water. H2O. For real though, y'all stay hydrated in this heat. It can be no joke. It can become very not good for your health. All right, we're at a different lake now, one that's not lame and kicks you out at sundown. Got one of the live perch on with one of the bigger catfish rods. Let's see how we do. So I was just going to show y'all, we got quite a bit. There's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 13 in there that I can see. But I know for a fact we've already lost like 3 or 4 fishing with them, but we ain't caught no catfish yet, but we trying. Got the bells on them so we know when we get a bite. That's what you want to hear. We've actually heard it, to be honest with y'all. I done missed one. We'll see what happens. We've only been out here like, I don't know, 20 minutes, like actually set up with the hooks in the water. Well, we've had to go to like, I don't even know, 4 or 5 different spots. We finally found a new spot on a creek. Got a little flathead. It's like 2 in the morning now. Got a little flathead. This dude was sneaky. I had my pole in a rod holder with a bell and everything. And he brought it up so the bell never rang. I was just looking and I seen my pole move just a little bit. And I was like, that's strange. So we turned the light on and I had a complete slack in my line. Heck yeah. Maybe we'll get some more like that. It's not showing up as good as I wanted it to for y'all, but that's a baby alligator gar. He's probably 2.5 feet long and like right under us, just taunting us. Oop, there he goes. That's cool to see though. All right guys, it's like 4 in the morning and I gotta get up for church, so we had to call it a night. We got some more bites, but all we got was that one flathead. I got my perch in a bag. We still had more than I thought, because there was still like 14 of them left. We're gonna put them in the freezer so we got more bait for next time. And I think that'll be it for this one, and I'll have to hopefully get to go again soon. I doubt tomorrow because it's Sunday. I gotta go to church and then gotta get ready for work the next day, but maybe next weekend. But I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all on the next one.